What's up everybody, I am Emma Morrison and welcome to my channel where we don't do and think like the average person out there. So you just made some money, huh? Chances are when you were growing up you daydreamed about living the life and making all the money and not just going through the motions about paying bills and getting by. And as hard as it might be to hear, the reality is majority of the people are broke. Now, there are a lot of things for this, like the crazy inflation rates and the things that we need to live, the rising cost of education and stagnant wages, and not to mention house prices. I've talked a lot about this before, and it is more than just economics, and it is important to learn from people's mistake, or else you have to pay the price to learn it yourself, which is going to be more expensive in the long run and cost you more time. So in this video today, we're going to be going over 5 things that will make your money vanish. Number 1, impulsive buying, and this may be most individuals' biggest enemy. I mean, they go and shop on websites like Amazon, Walmart, and they see things that just catch their eyes and they're like, I'm gonna buy this, but did you plan for it? Is it in your budget? Right? So here you are in the middle of the month purchasing things that you didn't plan for. What do you expect is going to happen? You get an email saying 60% off. You click on it, you go and shop again. Did you really need that product? I mean, 60%, is it really 60% off? It's just a catch for you to spend your money. You're not getting genuinely 60% off. If it was 60% off, do you think the business would be making any money? So those things are just sales tactics and you have to learn to avoid them sometime. So most of the time when individuals make these impulsive purchases, the things they buy, they don't use it. It ends up spoiled and all of that. And these are valuable monies, kind of going down the drain to an extent. So these are the same little monies that should be used to dig yourself out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. So it's very important to try and plan out your expenditures throughout the month. I mean, things may arise, yes, but try to plan as much as possible. Remember, one discipline affects the rest. Rushed shipping, right? So you didn't plan to purchase this thing, and I don't know what it put human, like once they purchase something, they need it now, they need it tomorrow. So this thing that you didn't plan for end up is going to cost you some amount of fees. So you could have actually get free shipping for the same product if you plan for it, but you want it now, so you have to pay an extra $10 or $20 just for expedited shipping. Again, when you're barely getting by, living paycheck to paycheck, when you're struggling, these little things matters. These are the little holes you have to plug and say, hey, no money is going down in this hole this month. No money is going down in this hole next month. And you have to start plugging these little gaps, and then you start to see the water start coming up while the holes stay plugged. But if you don't plug the hole, what do you think is going to keep on happening over and over? And then again, if you're in like Jamaica, you know you have to go pay some additional shipping costs. So you might say, oh, it's just $20, but then you have to multiply that by the exchange rate, include your shipping fees again. So you're going to pay expedited Amazon shopping fee, and then you're going to pay shipping package and handling to the shipping company that you're processing the package through. So some of these things can be avoided, right? So you're going to plan, purchase in bulk, and then make one shipment. Number 3, gambling.
Me want slip up in a life every day 35. Lord give me victory with the big tree. Dollars me play that for.
This is where a lot of individuals waste money. You believe it or not. Individuals waste a lot of money on gambling with the hopes of getting rich, of course. But what are the odds you're going to get rich winning the lottery? So it doesn't really matter which game you play. You really have some long odds stacked up against you. So for example, odds of claiming the Powerball winnings in the United States is like 1 out of 292 million. That's how hard it is to get lucky when it comes down to gambling. And to put this into perspective, you have a 1 in 1.2 million chance of being injured or being even getting killed from a lightning per year. And there's 1 in 57,000 chances that you'll get stung by a beast and don't make it. And that's pretty much how hard it is to get lucky winning the lottery. And I know you'd agree with me that the likelihood of one of these misfortunes happening to you is really, really tiny. I hate to break it to you, but when you spend your money on gambling, you're making the CEO rich, the managers who are collecting their fat bonuses, and the shareholders who are collecting their dividends rich.
Supreme venture, gone with the fat stack of poor people money. Me want that back.
So maybe instead of trying to read up the money, next time maybe you need to try read the financial statement and maybe see if you can become a shareholder and collect some dividends too. That's just another way of looking at it. You have a better odds of becoming the CEO of the company than actually winning the lottery. Number 4, smoking. Like every time a person smokes, it's like they're literally burning money. Like I wonder how they do it. So it's like literally taking like a $50 or $100 bill, catching it on fire and then looking at it burn. Like that's literally one way to make your money vanish. Like you can literally look at your money going up in smoke. They say calm their nerves, but guess what? After calming their nerves for an hour or two, the same thing they were calming their nerves from, don't the same problem will still exist, so they're gonna have to keep on smoking to calm the nerve to get rid of the problem instead of using the money, right? The little $50, $100, everything add up, and then using that to solve the problem that caused them to be clearing their nerves in the first place. And not only that, smoking comes with illness. And when you do this, you're setting up yourself to have nice medical bills in the long run. You may not see the impact today, but somebody else might suffer because you become their responsibility in the later age because you don't have a pension. You don't have any form of asset or investment to take care of yourself in your retirement. Now you have illness or sicknesses because of smoking in your younger days, which could have been avoided. You may be looking at it and say, boy, this won't happen to me, but there's a high probability you will be affected in one way or another. Number 5, unused membership. Now think about it. A gym membership that is not being used, a Netflix subscription, a Hulu subscription, Amazon Prime subscription, Disney subscription, all of those subscriptions that are not being used, especially the gym membership, they just eat away your little money over time without you even realizing. So if you have a gym membership of $5,000 per month, that's $75,000 per year. And every month when it comes out, it may look like nothing, but when you add it up over time and say, if you have invested the same money, then what could this $75,000 be over the long term? Now you can watch movies on Amazon Prime, you can watch movies on Netflix, YouTube, free movie site. Why do you need like 4 or 5 subscription? Those things are eating your money alive. Like you can't watch all of them all at once. And at the end of the day, they have more movies than you can watch. So might as well just pick one, cancel the rest, and just optimize how you spend. You don't have to cancel all of them. You can keep one and get rid of the others. Everything matters when you're living paycheck to paycheck. If you're new here, make sure you check out some of my other content before subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. And I know you'll subscribe. So see you in the next video.